MRE UNO, Division 1.
The nightcap has arrived. Welcome to Thursday Night Thunder, as they like to call it here on UNO MRE. It's going to be an interesting matchup. We saw today earlier two hammerhead sharks, but tonight we got the man himself, Tuna. He's in the building, the 1 seed, our first 1 seed to play in this tie 32 for Tuna, as they like to call him. Had the Final Four run, took care of Radin, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 4-1. And for StingRay, similar 4-1, but a little bit different taste. He had Acosta in 8-9, and the 9 seed got done. And that awaits us with JT and StingRay here tonight. Let's quickly go into that schedule. And for the schedule, we saw it today. The two hammerhead sharks, but it was the captain of the 7 Seas who had some sweet dreams on Yepez and put him to sleep. For Yepez, the champ, rough start to the year, an interesting start to say the least. He's at 3-2. A lot of questions are going to be asked about Diego Yepez come T3, but for captain, he'll move on to play Drip in the Shark region. And for JT and StingRay, we don't know what their matchup's going to be, but all we know is this is going to be a big night for JT and StingRay both, and we'll get to JT shortly. He's got a special thing coming we're going to announce. Now, to that pod tomorrow, Julio Caesar versus H, 10:30. That is true MRE UNO after dark for Caesar. Tough second round against Carson back in March, but had an incredible 3-1 comeback over Retro to get that 4-3. Peter unfortunately bailed out. Let's see if he can continue that trend tomorrow against H, the hot sophomore prospect that has a chance, depending on how things go, to potentially play Ghost heads up for that sophomore class title come Sandy 16. And then, of course, Jesse Turner versus StingRay. We're about to get this on action. Let's go into the scene, and of course, we have JT and StingRay in the chat. We'll get a couple words from JT. Should be an interesting moment for him. And then, of course, we got to go to our co-commentator, Charles Sanford, tonight. Of course, Yoshi's going to help out a little bit, and Short as well. But before we even get to Charles Sanford, or Short, or Yoshi, I want to give a congratulations and a round of applause for Jesse Turner. Congratulations, JT. This game one will make it 100 career starts for you, my friend. And what an accomplishment, my friend. You've paved the way. Before I go over your stats, man, your thoughts of being on this league for a year now. You were one of my first 5 members. Sorry, for our first 5 members of this league. Talk to me about the journey you've been to get here, man. Floor's yours.
Well, thank you, KT. It's been really cool. I mean, again, just being a part of this thing for over a year now and seeing all that's progressed and how big this thing has gotten and all the new members that are taking part in this. But yeah, we're like reaching 100 starts tonight. Like I'm glad to have gotten far enough to be able to get to 100. There's a lot of other good players that have gotten the mark. So yeah, it's real fun to be part of the club.
Yep, you will join myself, Sanford, and Peter, who just joined last night, the 100 Club. And for JT, let's look at his career resume. 1 Final Four, 4 Elite Eights, looking to make it 5 this tournament. He's the only other guy other than myself that could potentially bat 1,000 on that next round. He's 6 for 6 on Sweet 16s or round of 16s, whatever you like to call it. His career series record is 9-6. He's got a 52% winning percentage at 53-49. Big class win as well he got in March. And some other things like average starting seed and average starting spot. We'll update as the night goes on, depending on this match, but we'll have that full post in the UNO Tournament News. But one last congratulations to JT on start 100. We'll see what his first card start is tonight. One more time. All right, and Sanford, thank you guys. Thank you. That's all for JT. Let's go to Sanford. Sanford, obviously, milestone night for JT. He had the flowers in the Final Four and got that first Masters Class championship. He's done a lot for the sport. He's a really humble dude. Just talk to me about JT, the player and the man building the league, and then also what are you expecting for JT as he had pretty much a cakewalk against Radin? What's he got to do to lock back in versus StingRay, who will not be an easy opponent? He'll be challenged tonight.
I mean, Turner's been a guy who has been basically the master consistency. And And so it's no surprise, really, he's going to be one of the first. I mean, he's the fourth player to get to it. And as we've gotten more and more, it's gotten more recognizable for those as they get to it. I'm looking forward to being the first person to get to 200 and not have that be done either. That's later on this season. For Turner to get locked in, I think it's probably try to get something going early on. I'm going to hope to be wrong on this. Oh, actually, I guess I haven't seen StingRay use the defense properly, so I think he's safe on that. So maybe I'm not going to worry about that one, I guess, tonight. But we'll have to see what happens. StingRay's in an area that is known for gambling, and he's not really one to have gambled. So could play out in his favor, because sometimes Turner has been known to gamble a little bit. We'll have to see. I guess it's a long, rambling response, but...
Oh, absolutely. We'll see. JT is one of those interesting characters. He controls the region. He knows what's at hand. We know he's got a little more ammo control. Let's go to Yoshi. Yoshi, obviously, JT, your thoughts on him as the player and what he means to the sport, and what are you expecting here tonight?
Yeah, Turner, he's one of those guys who, yeah, I mean, I don't have, too much to add, because I feel like a lot of what Sanford said was, kind of my opinions on Turner. He's definitely got the consistency with getting far. Doesn't really tend to go out early. This one seed spot definitely helped it, because he went up against a player who he didn't really think was going to go far anyway. So it wasn't the hardest path for him to get to this point. But obviously, StingRay's going to give him more of a challenge. Here, it's really just keeping the mindset, not thinking about trends, and just playing the game as it's its own game. Just don't get too caught up on what's been going on, because I mean, you've done well in the first tournament, so it's really just on keeping that pace up. It doesn't have to be getting to that point every single time, but just getting decent results from this point forward. I think that's what JT is probably going to look for. Getting this win would definitely help with that.
We'll see how that one goes. Let's go to Short. Short, obviously, you really don't know too much about JT. He was one of the OGs, but in the short time you've met JT, talk to me about his impact as a player, and what are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, the two before me covered Turner pretty well, and I don't have much more to say on him. All I've really seen is his T1 run, and I think for him, here, he probably would be looking for some looking to try and get back to the point he was in March, trying to prove that he can do it. And yeah, I mean, Sanford and Yoshi covered it pretty well on him as a player. Congrats to him on 100 games starting tonight, and good luck to him the rest of the way.
All right, well, we're going to go to StingRay. We already got JT's thoughts. StingRay, obviously, you're going to be the proponent of this milestone moment coming up within about 2 minutes here. What are you looking forward to playing, JT? You got a lot of respect for this guy. I mean, he was one of your dark horses in T1 to win the whole thing. Almost pulled it off. How do you stay composed knowing you're playing somewhat of a hero tonight? You're playing a hero in JT, and how are you going to develop your style as the game continues? Go for it.
Oh, you think I'm going to be composed?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, my friend. You've got the wrong impression.
Oh, boy.
Out here.
Cool.
Oh, boy. All right, well, it's time for game one. Charles Sanford, normally I would say you do the honors, but this is a rare KT moment. I'm going to do the honors. JT, I'm going to do this for you, my friend. It's game 100. What's it going to be? I'm going to do your call as a member of the 100 Club. What we got?
All right, why don't we do a multiple of 100, and we'll go with 10.
Someone else did that too.
That's not a multiple. That's a factor of 10. It's a factor of 100.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good, Jay.
Only
It don't
Sanford
matter.
would make that comment.
Yes. Thank you,
Hey, I'm
Mr.
the math
Mathematician.
teacher.
I'm
okay?
actually Sanford.
Sue me. It's part of my job.
Anyway, JT's going to join
He just
up.
couldn't help himself, KT. He couldn't help himself.
All good.
Don't be
100
schooling
games.
After
JT
all,
on
they
this
got me-
anniversary.
They've got me. I'm teaching ASB right now.
What are we doing?
It's a little back my comfort zone. I gotta get somewhere.
All right. Well, JT joins up. So does StingRay, and the 100th game for JT's career starts now at a Green Reverse. How fitting! The ammo cards are still in play. Well, Sanford, this is going to be an interesting match. Obviously, JT after game 1 will lock back in. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be something, man. Oh boy, been one night, Sanford.
I mean, he warned us, guys. He warned us.
This is
composure,
going to be something.
what is that? He said.
Oh boy, Green 5 from JT. JT's going to have to block the set. It's going to be similar to retro. I think we're going to have to go back to that retro. So thank God Caesar's not here. You probably would have some choice. We're StingRay with the yellow wild early though.
Okay.
Let's see how this one goes. JT's really good to just vibe with it usually. Let's see if he continues to vibe with it. Early in the game, it's going to be a simple play from JT as he goes off that yellow 8. StingRay, right firing back, pace management. What is that as well? StingRay likes to play quick. JT has good pace management. We'll see if he continues that. Nothing really to add right here, Shore Yoshi. Just kind of a simple game here. Zero sugar. Nothing really complex.
Right
just
now.
pretty simple.
Well,
Here's StingRay with the first move. Triple. Sure, I'll have to go to you. We saw this with Captain today when he did those triples moves. It was something similar to where it was like, okay, you kind of thought it was a fielder, but in his case, and this was not a fielder, this was just a straight draw back. But in his case, it was actual ammo, and he had more on the old table.
Oh yeah, Sting dropping that ammo early, definitely some foreshadowing, but still on that ice cold, he's not finding any answers, and Turner's running with it.
Never
And
mind.
he's gonna.
Oh,
Is that a jailbreak move for StingRay?
Yep.
It is.
oh
Hold
wow,
on.
he had the red 3.
He had a red 3 and he was joking about making it. Does he have a red
Interesting.
7? Does he have a red 7?
Oh, JT
but-
with the reverse.
Oh, he
Looking for
might
the double.
not. Okay.
Just a 1-2, 1-2.
Oh
That's
my
a red
god.
7. He totally leaked those cards.
Well, I can't believe. Okay.
Bro,
That's
you can't believe-
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Backs from the wall. There you go. Game 1 to Turner.
Game 100. JT gets it. There it is. How fitting.
That was
On that
10
10 card.
great.
Huge win for JT. Let's go to JT. Jay, I think it's only fitting you did a 10-card start, my friend, and congratulations on winning your 100th game. Congratulations, my friend. But my question to you, man, just talk to me how you
Appreciate
saved
it. Happy to put it away as quickly as we started.
No, for sure. Talk to me about how you saved that ammo control and how you got to block out these mind games StingRay's definitely trying to play tonight.
That's right. Well, I'm glad in a way that he ran out of blues, and I was able to use the number advantage to me, and then I just kept that wild handy, and thankfully it played out right for me.
Sanford, that sounds like classic JT. He just pretty much ran it clean and did what he needed to do. Basically, let StingRay use up the blue, and that was it.
And you just love when games go that easily.
Plan A, for
Let's
sure.
see if StingRay can adjust or not.
Let's go to StingRay. Let's go. Just go Sting. Go for it.
I'm Chinese, so I think this is a national embarrassment. So that's 1.4 billion people that I've just disappointed.
StingRay versus Chonic eventually?
Oh boy, that'd be interesting. It could be a rivalry in the making. Anyway, but let's go over to Yoshi. Yoshi, one of the things we always talk about JT is he's one of these players that has evolved his game. We talk about ammo control, JT and March, and he seems to be doing that. He understands pace management pretty spot on. Talk to me about how he's been able to almost process information better from what we saw him compared to a year ago.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get like a better intuition on kind of the opponent's hands, because sometimes when you use a wild to Uno, it's not a super safe option, and it's kind of it kind of gives that idea where it's like, okay, this is just a test to see what the opponent has. If the opponent has a +4, they're going to use it right now. So I think even in the worst case scenario, it's not really a bad move, but obviously it's still a risk that could backfire if the opponent has a good hand. But really just exposed that StingRay didn't have anything to work with, even with those draws on blue. So it was just good awareness, really.
We'll let JT answer that question to Monkey for the fans. Were you thinking that if you played the green 7 to the red 7 to Uno, did you think StingRay had something to combat or no? We'll see what JT says. Sure, I really don't got much to add. That was just simple plan A. JT plan A, got the job done, and yeah, classic 1-0 to start the game, pretty much.
Yeah, plan A. I don't really have much to add to that. Great win for Turner. The answer is no.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, StingRay. And he stopped typing. No. But yeah. Plan A, Uno. It's the best. It's the best kind of thing you could ask for when you're looking for that game 1 win. Nothing more you can say other than you didn't really have to face too much and you got it done.
All right. Charles Sanford, I stole your job game 1. You get the job back game 2, my friend. And
He's
we'll
not
give
going
Short
to
the call.
Unemployment line.
JT, I wouldn't have been shocked if he did have something else to play with, but I was more optimistic that he wouldn't have anything to Okay, JT, well, anticipation.
It worked.
It worked.
So,
All right.
yeah, Turner, for game 101, you just can't use 10. 101's at least prime as well. There it is. I'd already typed that out for game 1.
That's funny.
I had typed that out.
He needed the multiple of he needed the multiple of 100, Sam.
I had had it pre-typed out. I was ready for it. I'm like,
multiple of 100.
9. Turner joins multiple. Oh my! You are upsetting me about the United States education system right now. I say.
Oh boy.
Anyways, it's game 101 for JT. It's game 2 in this series. He took game 1 pretty easily.
Oh,
He starts with a free choice. Multiple of okay, no,
There's
that's
nothing
enough.
that's a multiple of 0.
JT
Anything
last.
times 0 is 0.
StingRay, hey guys, StingRay daring JT. What's he gonna do? If you draw,
no way.
What's gonna happen?
He's not trying.
JT's a racer. He likes free choice to tire. No way.
Do the funny.
It's
Nonsense.
not
Do
even
the
the funny on a normal wild. The funny was on the +4s.
Does he do the funny?
Not gonna do the funny.
It can be the funny.
Remember, the original do the funny was something I can't say on stream.
Oh God! Come on.
Didn't Short ask for no funny business? Where's that now?
When I was starting the game, that's what. Why did I just? What?
Yeah, ignore that. I don't know what's happening there.
Well, JT.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So it's a 10-card start. Okay.
Oh yeah, 10-card start. Yeah, that's all they wanted.
That's interesting. Okay, we started up. Well, what a start. Oh man. Well, JT runs it now. We go into the 8 for him, and man, Sanford, I
with both red 6s.
I never have you ever. I never would have thought JT would have took a deal like that. What is going on right now? Man. All right, JT, we're gonna do a little pace management for sure.
Yoshi. I'm so confused.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not sure what's going on. We're gonna keep staying focused right here.
Yeah, you stay focused, KT. This has nothing to do with anything.
Oh,
Dang.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on, but regardless, we draw. So now they're both playing draws. Sanford, this is an interesting point of the series where you would think JT's not a guy that just vibing, jiving, and draws 50. This is very interesting early on.
Well,
like this.
I mean, I'm not surprised that Turner would have run out. That's kind of like Turner's whole MO.
That is true.
For StingRay, it's definitely a spot where you would have wanted to have been able to play at least one more card. So you could have had a... Okay, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oh, no.
+2.
Don't worry
Plus
about
2.
that thing. Don't worry about that thing. Okay,
+6.
6 to Sting.
Interesting.
I think Short realized... I think
You forgot
Short
what?
realized what I got distracted by perfectly.
Regardless, though, right now it's an
Yellow.
interesting play from StingRay as we Open up
And
Pandora's.
Maybe
he's down
You might have
9.
you might have forgot that the +2 stacks.
Regardless, it's interesting as we open up Pandora's box. JT has to figure something out right here, and he's doing a good
Oh,
Oh,
Self-ditto.
self-ditto indeed. JT, can he still run the yellows? Probably can. I mean, it's a new color, Sanford. I expect him to still be able to do that. Yep, there it is. Zero sugar.
interesting number to use.
5, okay. Can StingRay get JT out of the yellow? JT does the classic.
No, Turner's out.
Turner dry indeed. StingRay now trying to revert back. Are you going to try to
That
run?
was the other yellow too, wasn't it?
Turner drawing back. StingRay now starting to get back to a territory where he feels comfortable into yellow 5. A lot
There's
of numbers.
The other yellow 5.
A lot of good number efficiency in a way of saying from StingRay here. He's trying to isolate this to where JT can't get back in the game by a top deck change of a 5 or something. That's what he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job early like that. Let's see what Turner's got, though. He's pretty good at, oh boy, +2 action from JT. Oh my, another one. +2 on the blue. That ends the
Well,
ball.
actually, no. It was both. In both cases, it was a yellow +2 into a blue +2.
JT has been getting some excellent cards, Sanford, through 2 tours. You can see it's still continuing tonight. It's unbelievable.
He's very interesting.
The first one was red to blue.
I need to get into a. I need to get a hold of his better, I guess, or something. I don't know.
The whole of his dealer.
Yeah, that too.
JT really unreal on this run here. StingRay, all he can do is just one up this time. JT looking for 4. Does he have it? Or is it classic Turner dry? Does he have a 4 lock and key combo? More zero sugars.
Blueberry zero sugar.
www.drinkmorenergy.com. Now Sting has to figure something out here. Saying he cannot just play. Yeah, I was thinking, not going to play that
into
one.
The yellow. I like
move.
it. You can't get +2 this time.
Hard to switch off a 4-2 because the 4 had been played and JT's out.
Also, both yellow +2s and both blue +2s are off.
KT Classic.
Oh, he did the thing.
I like it. Yoshi, KT. Oh, well, never mind.
The first time Turner +6, it was red to blue, not yellow to blue.
Oh, was it red to blue? All right, my bad. That was yellow.
Another zero sugar from JT. JT is not messing around on that zero sugar.
We don't have that
+2
green
for Sting.
one. Oh, here he comes.
Well,
here he comes.
The problem is
the 1-2 punch.
I mean, there's only 3 of the +2s left. That part
right. Yeah, that's important to keep in mind.
Turner's dropped 2 +6s on Sting just in this game.
Well, does Turner continue his ammo control god tier work? Because that's really where he's been winning these series to Sanford. He's been really, as we ditto it there, he's been really getting this ammo and just timing it right, for sure. Yoshi, I think right now this is a pivotal point for StingRay. He has to start thinking about going back to the basics, right? Trying to get back into isolation tactics. Not suffocation, just isolation on colors as he goes 9. A lot of similar numbers being used, trying to get JT not to switch. That's a perfect example. 9s have been used. Now to 8, that's a new one. Is JT like that? Or is it a little top deck heaven? It is top. Really now? That's interesting, Sanford. JT was short on those yellows, and now he gets the red combo.
Trips 8.
Interesting. Jay should like these reds. He likes the red more than yellow. That's interesting. There's a skip for the double.
Okay.
Oh my
god.
Oh
my god.
There are only 2 +2s left in this deck.
Good move for Sting with the 9. But JT, once again, Sanford, is showing his prowess.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Sting is okay to do it, though. He's okay to be drawing back and being comfortable. Interesting. Top deck. Sting not worried about that.
Again.
Oh, look at that. Red 8-9 combo.
That was good.
Comboing up. StingRay JT. Good work there. Jay drawing back. He's back once again to 4. Sting content. It's a little chess match, a little ping pong right now, Sam. A little ping pong back and forth. Who's going to break the rally? Once again, our top deck heaven for JT. This StingRay gets some more top deck heaven. No, he draws back. Can JT connect the 1? No.
Nope. Of course not.
No connecting. 4-12, though. But this is what JT wants. He's favoring him on the top decks. It's keeping him around that 3-4 mark. StingRay just keeps going back. JT once again looking for another top deck heaven. No, can't do it. Now StingRay in a good spot here to be comfortable and play it cool, as usual, Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
JT, more top deck heaven.
Yeah.
And he gets the
Back to
switch.
yellow.
But remember, a couple cards have been drawn, so you don't know. Yep, you just don't know now. That's the thing, Short. Something really lights. That's aggressive.
Well, Devil's Wild.
Ice cold.
JT, here we go. Double. Got it. Check.
Check.
Down
Whoa,
the
he
check.
says. Whoa.
Oh. Good.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
open
man.
run of his
reception.
own. Get him out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
there it
You
is.
had to
Like,
expect that. You had to
huge.
expect that.
That is
Good
huge.
move. Good move from StingRay there. You know, he's one of those guys that likes to say the huge. And it's a big, huge play at JT, though. You think 4 freshies, you got to think something's coming at some point. He's been the master of it the first 2 tournaments. Again, the cards when he needs to. That's the +2s.
It's going to come down more to numbers now. A lot of ammo used on this one.
Fast pace, fast pace. Now StingRay in a good spot here. He's wore it down. Number 17 cards. JT gets the switch.
Oh my goodness.
Back to 2.
Can StingRay get him off the red?
Things had a lot of the same of the
Great
cards.
move.
Okay.
Great move from StingRay. Turns
Yeah.
out.
There you go.
He did
The
the
clap!
thing.
Whoa.
He did the thing.
He's done it again.
Twice in the one game, learning lessons from Drip.
Man, oh man. Drip must have taught him well. It's crazy because Drip and StingRay both play each other, and maybe StingRay learned a thing or two as this KT
Well, that's
Classic.
why I said it. I'm like, that's why I said it.
Using lessons learned from Drip to go from. No. But anyway, we keep it drawn.
Over 10
oh dear.
minutes now.
Oh no.
Monkey
Monkey
combo
combo on the
table
score.
check.
JT Samorno.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my what?
Uno draw. Oh my goodness. He was
Ooh.
that was
JT.
strategic drawback. Huge. Down to 3.
JT once again, Sanford is showing he's evolved because in the past he was.
Oh, Sting
StingRay
though.
goes
Sting though.
new color.
That's another wild used.
StingRay trying to get something cooked on the yells. JT looking for dose, maybe Uno, just dose. StingRay possibly.
Oh my
we have
God.
not. Here's some more.
Oh,
and a plus
Oh,
four.
okay.
Ice
Okay,
cold. Put 6
that's
on the
a-
board.
Yeah, that's big.
JT back to 8. StingRay once again in driver's seat now. But it's JT. You gotta think he's going to get something. Yep, there's the red. StingRay
Drip
undercut
7
back.
on the
Says
double
no.
blue.
He says no.
Does JT have a 7
Okay.
of his own? No. He does!
Yes, he does. It's
Oh
quad
my
7.
And he's got
god,
three
what
green
a
lights.
play.
JT is not messing around.
I am
Oh, one not this time.
flabbergasted. Aren't we all?
No,
Ice
oh.
cold again. Oh, wow.
One player
Immediately
doesn't
steps
want
onto
yellow.
a
The other
mine.
one doesn't want blue. Who's gonna win out in the end?
Oh, JT
Ditto.
Tatinos.
Ditto.
Hello.
JT. What? Evolving JT. He's got more.
One down this time.
But Sting and
Yeah,
Uno.
it's
One
Sting
Uno.
and
Check,
Uno.
check, check, check.
This is
Does JT?
Mic
He
check,
can't do
1,
anything.
2, 3.
Can he do anything? He's got a +4. JT looking for the +4. Does he have it?
I feel like he does.
It's only 2 plus 2s.
He's got it again.
Oh my.
Bang.
He did it again.
Wait. I mean, that's.
Jason Uno.
Oh, what a
I knew, he
series
was,
so
I
far.
knew he was close.
Is that 2 or 3 of the plus
Sting,
4?
it was a
Sting's
+2.
got a
Oh my
+2.
gosh!
That's
There's only
insane.
one more plus 2 left in the deck.
Crackhead energy right now from both.
25
Turner,
cards. left
Turner
in the
still
deck.
leads though with the possession arrow. He gets the blue.
Is it 2
Ooh.
or 1 left?
Sting
Another played at least 2.
cooperates. JT for Uno again in check. He got it
Oh.
in check.
Okay.
Double
Oh my
Uno?
goodness. Do we have double?
StingRay for
sense a
double
draw.
Uno.
I sense a draw.
I think he gets it.
Wait.
Can't power play.
I don't draw. Oh, you don't draw. Oh, okay.
You don't have to, no.
No.
Huh?
Turner didn't power play,
I mean,
so...
unless,
Yeah,
no,
what are
you
you
don't.
saying? Well, yeah, you're fine. You just
It goes to green.
Oh,
No!
Is it 5? Is it 5 heaven for JT to win it though? Did he have number efficiency? No.
He doesn't.
StingRay for the win. He's got it.
It's just 5!
Oh my god.
My goodness.
No.
No.
The 9 cards betrays
let's not
Turner.
do that.
I will do this
Again.
though. I will do it though.
Cuss in the voice chat channel, not the actual.
Yeah, in the watch party
not
listen chat.
not talking. I mean, in the
What a-
chat. In the chat.
Yeah, I agree. What a game. Let me start with JT. Jay, I think you have to mute now because you're sleeping. But I gotta ask, man. You know, you've been in some interesting contests. That was fairly balanced on the cards. Both of you guys got cooperative ammo, but it seems like 9 cards has just not been working for you this entire last couple runs here from the final 4. Is it starting to fail you? And number 2, when you were going with that blue and yellow, how did you adapt? Because in the past, you would never save 3 or 4 blues. You're definitely adapting to the people's style because we remember you as just classic turns right. So you definitely have improved. The StingRay, let me know what you think. The StingRay, how did you stay composed? I mean, I know you're going to probably say, I don't have any composure, KT. I get it.
Did you see?
But how
did you see the voice chat?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But how did you stay composed knowing that JT, when he was getting all that ammo, you knew he was going to come back around because at some point, what goes up must come down. Talk to me about how you stayed composed. And was that +2 green 1 the ultimate connector that iced JT out on the greens, which was the lock and key combo for you to finish the game on some number efficiency? Let me know. I'm out of breath, Sanford. I'm not going to lie. That was
interesting, yeah.
heck of a match, man. That was fun. That's what you get here.
That's what I have to say. 5.
All right, let me go to Sanford. Sanford, evolution from JT. Thoughts on the evolution, and has he got to change it up, though, because 9 cards have been biting, and how did StingRay stay composed through what looked like a weeds of +4, +2s?
We said it so often. When you end up with a lot of the ammo being used, as Turner gives what looks like almost a quote at the end of a game answer.
JT.
When you have a lot of the ammo get used up, like we did in that game, turns into a lot of skill, and both players showed a lot of skill there to get to Uno. It just came down to StingRay had the Peter play basically teed up for him.
You know, sure, the closest I can say was it definitely reminds me a lot of what Brock and Curtis was that one game 6, man, where Brock was just throwing everything at Curtis, and Curtis just found a way to get back. Would you say it was a similar energy type game? And your thoughts on StingRay really being able to take the JT on his 9 cards and using that ammo, not panicking, and some KT classics in there. That's the boot for sure.
Yeah, definitely has shades of that game. I mean, like pulling out 2 KT classics in a game and being draw 6 twice, and he was still able to come back. He just found the right switches to keep Turner away, and that KT classic was huge in keeping him down. And in the end, he had the right number on the board, and that was a huge difference for him. And now it's 1-1, and that was a pretty damn good win, I have to say.
Let's go to Yoshi. Yoshi, have you seen a series a game like that where JT had to go through composure after composure after composure on the ammo, but eventually it flamed out? And thoughts on StingRay taking it to JT, where he seemed like it was out of the water, he was out of the park, but he really did a good job drawing back and really playing a JT style a little bit of fighting ammo when need be.
Yeah, really, StingRay just was really looking for those points where JT had to draw, and at that point he was really, for the most part, he was content with it. It's just knowing when to draw, what to do when your opponent is starting to draw, because you could just start playing some numbers and hope that they don't switch out, or at least don't foil with the plan that you're going for, or just be content to draw and and trying to reset the game. I think it's it leads for a lot of interesting strategies. I think StingRay was able to pull it off because, well, yeah. I mean, at the end there, it just seemed like a clutch situation. Like he had the 2 5s really. He had the 2 5s. I mean, I don't know if Turner's last card was also a blue. He just played the wrong number, and there was nothing you could do. But yeah, I'm not really sure. It was really just the composure from Sting. I think if he definitely wouldn't have won this game if he didn't have composure. So he's definitely got some.
Crazy stuff. Short. I don't really have much to add. I think everyone else explained it pretty well. I'm just catching my breath, man. That was hellacious. That's all I got to say.
Ridiculous.
That was unbelievable. Ridiculous plays from both players. And well, let's go to Sanford for Game 3, and I'll let Short take this call while I catch my breath. Man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, StingRay. You just can't use 9. What would you like?
Sting, you alive?
Is he alive?
Oh,
I'll be.
you good? You good?
Fine. Give me a second.
Oh my.
Charles
Sanford is
Sanford,
fuming.
the math teacher, is infuriated. Anyways.
Yeah, we got a multiple of 120.
Well, let's.
Okay, Eli, thank you. We are going with 12. We're still keeping in that mid-tier package. So we go along here as the arrow goes to Sting. Turner joins up. He gets level 20 from me 6, and we are going on a yellow 4. Sting and Turner. This has been a...
Oh boy.
We're going
Turner,
right
you did
into
this.
red. I hate you, me 6. We're right into red, and Turner says no, and we pick up that light switching right where we left off, back to the yellow for Turner, and Sting will run it with the 9. It's a multiple 2.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, really.
Oh my God. Oh,
let's get back to business.
No, that part's right.
Turner loads up a
right.
7, and they're
Eli.
going to run with this yellow now after an early switch by Sting to start his homestand.
Right.
And Sting's going down to the ground floor at the 1. And
Turner
runs
draws.
drive first.
Okay.
And let's see if Sting can keep running. Oh, he goes back to the red again.
Still only 2 colors played.
Does this jailbreak Turner? And it does with the 7. It was close there too. Interesting.
Okay.
One thing I'm going to say as I take
another
back
one.
over here, Short. One thing I'm noticing right now is StingRay is not afraid of light switch, and you see this. He's starting to develop multiple avenues. We talk about 1D chess. He's starting to develop 4 or 5 avenues, which is important. With light switching, KT classics, regular class, isolation, suffocate. He's starting to get that going. You can see he's starting to cook right now. JT's going to have to try something here.
Yeah, that's not going to make this a cakewalk for JT if he's got more of these strategies up his sleeve. I mean, he showed it in Game 2 and won in spectacular fashion as Turner
More
goes through
zero
that
sugar
zero
magic
sugar.
from JT.
Oh, here comes our first run. Oh, well.
Interesting.
Reverse.
Maybe not. Oh, yeah, skip, right. Skip, and the triple skip.
Oh,
Do we have a
wait, are
rainbow?
we about to see a rainbow skip?
Oh, no.
Oh, we're staying on the Clint Green on a 9.
Good old Clint.
4-bagger for Sting. And
the blue,
Turner's going ice cold again.
Oh.
And Sting doesn't have it. He goes
Ice cold isolation.
That's
Dang.
Ice cold isolation right there from JT. He's going to have a skip of his own.
Here's his run. 1-2 punch down 1 to the 8. Number efficiency is a line.
Oh boy.
To green.
No.
Oh
What do you
my
mean
goodness.
number efficiency a lie? You just
It
pulled
just
off.
happened.
Peter were not like that.
Oh my lord.
Those are fine words for Peter.
Oh yeah, they are.
Well, I mean,
oh, there it is again.
It's still happening. And he draws on the red. Trips 8. Does he have a yellow? I mean, you're watching it in front of you right now.
Yeah, the
you're
trip
committing
was
to it.
pretty good. The trips 8 is a pretty good use of it.
Yeah. Number efficiency means you can play you can make the number switches like that.
That's the gangster. That's the gangster.
Yeah, like that blue,
Or
green,
even
red,
just
the
the
8,
ditto
that's number
plays.
efficiency because you're good at hitting the 8.
The self dittos, that's also number efficiency.
Yeah.
Turner takes the lead. First lead in this game, at least for a while, for JT. Is he looking for dose right here? Maybe a potential number efficient
Dose in
play.
the green.
Okay.
The efficiency has been ridiculous here.
Looking for
And
double,
Sting's
triple.
going to take the lead back.
Back to
Take
oh
it!
my goodness!
Oh man! And
Get it with a crossover.
That's it. Oh wow!
The crossover.
Oh man! He jumped
Sanford.
over he crossed the line and went back the other way. Wow.
JT just got crossed up, my friend. StingRay doesn't like watch bad, but you got crossed up and you fell flat there. What could you have done? Would you have a double finish with a +4? I mean, we talked about this. What?
I think
Plain
he's agreeing
simple.
with what you're saying.
All right, plain and simple. Had the crossover, and did you have the double finish? StingRay, you said you lucked out of it. Was that just a case of getting lucky in Draw City? Is that really what we're looking at? And my other question. Look, I know you said, what is it?
He said, "Yep."
Ah, lucky in Draw City.
Short,
My other
sweet,
question.
and simple.
Okay. I got nothing. I think that I
You
don't
didn't
know.
get to the second question, ironically enough.
I think I got to limit the one here. I got to limit the one. Oh, what a
Look at that! Look at that
What
deal.
Wow.
That's rare right there, my friend. That's rare. You rarely see that ever. You can go back to a crossover technique.
And it was
Nope.
the third reverse that was the key.
And the one thing I'm going to say right now, as Sanford, we talked about this before we get into this game. What did we say was one of the biggest talking points of this entire tournament? When JT doesn't get, what are we going to do? What are we going to? And right now, it appears we just got our first taste of, is JT going to have to evolve? When he gets the cards, on par. When he doesn't,
Well, I mean, and
that's the thing.
ironically enough, this is actually one of those that's probably fitting the other way. Like, both of them are actually kind of getting some decent card luck.
It is very indeed. But we'll see. It seems like JT's, after that 100th game win, he's got to resettle back in because right now this is not going to be an easy cakewalk. He knows he's in for a dogfight tonight against the StingRay of the deep.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't think it's lost on him that this is a dogfight, no doubt about it. I mean he had the win. Sting just had those reverses in his back pocket, and you can't really do much about that. So I mean, I think they're both playing great, and I don't think Turner needs to do. I don't know what he needs to do necessarily to sew it up more other than just keep trying to play. Yeah, I think he's playing great, Sting. Yeah, I think you're both playing great, and I think Turner's just, I mean, maybe just find some more luck, but really there's not much you can do. They're both getting luck, and they're both what?
I'm laughing about the idea of just
no, I'm talking about Sting. No, I'm not Sting. He says I'm wrong. Both are playing great. Yes, you're both playing great. Yes, you are.
Everything's good. Everything's great. Anyway, let's go to.
He's saying he's not playing great. That's what he's saying.
Come on.
Come
on. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Look. Yeah. Look. They're both playing great. Our trademark great. They're both. I didn't say everything's great. I said they're both playing great, and I think they are. They both found their luck, and like I said, I don't think there's much you can say about Turner that he needs to change. I think he just needs to keep going.
Second.
Oh my god!
What are we doing? Okay, let's go to Yoshi here. Yo, we didn't even get to everybody.
Hey,
I don't even know.
Jumping the gun. Quit putting Sanford on the unemployment line.
Mainly me, actually, but yeah.
No, it's
terrible. It's terrible.
Oh yeah,
schooling has failed StingRay.
Oh, let's go to I don't even know what Yoshi. I think. Anyway,
yeah.
Notice the person that's from California. The other person from California in here at least does know the difference between multiple and factor.
Rookie training
Yes,
is next.
sir. I'm doing stats
Hey.
and data science. You know what's up.
Okay, let's go to Yoshi as we have a couple interludes there. Yoshi, we talked about JT. He needs to start evolving a little bit when it comes to just controlling the ammo when the cards aren't there. And when the cards aren't there, he's doing good number efficiency. But there's one thing it reminds me is his pack series he had. He was a little bit apprehensive in certain moves. Do you think he needs to cut the apprehension out, especially when we get to 6 to 8 cards? That seems to be where I'm sensing some things he could try to do a little bit better. And what does StingRay got to do to throttle this down? Because he can go up 3-1 here, and with a power play in pocket, could be lights out.
I do think with the apprehension, it's one of those things where like you have you have a good strategy with like getting runs if things go your way, but then you have to consider other options as well because not every time he's going to play the card that you need to get the win. So it's really going to come down to the strategy you take by increasing your chances of getting that run that you're looking for. I think that's the key here because obviously sometimes it doesn't work out, and then when you're at the disadvantage and you have the cards to work with, obviously you're gonna have to switch up your game a bit because now you might have to use up some of those cards you were looking for a run, but it's better than waiting for that moment because sometimes they're gonna beat you to it. So it's really just need to be more aware of when those runs you may see those runs coming. I think it's gonna be the key.
Well, we're going to find out the runs now. I think we're going to go to Sanford here. I feel like we know the call, but Sanford, please do the honors. Yoshi will get game 4.
Well, I mean, you can get to calculus and still not know the difference between factor and multiple. So once the cards start for game number 4, knowing that you can't use 9 or 12.
I think. Okay.
Yeah.
30 foot start. That's not right.
Dude.
Okay.
Oh my God. Whatever then.
Dang. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I haven't said it
No,
yet.
you don't have to.
You're
It's fine. It's fine.
You're fine.
It's fine.
You got
it's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
All good.
Yo, quit that.
Hey, whoever's hitting that, no.
All right, we got JT ready to join up.
I don't even know if that was him.
Man, for JT to join in, and we'll get Yoshi to call.
All right. Both players are in. We're starting game 4. Sybil Green 6. We'll see what the cards have given them this time.
Well, we'll find out right now. It's going to be an interesting match here. Sanford versus JT needs this.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a choice.
Especially
first
in the
turn,
lead.
wild. My heart.
Interesting. For someone in the lead, he's trying something different.
Wait a minute. He just
What?
Sanford. I'm sensing a couple. I'm sensing a couple.
That's interesting.
I'm sensing a little bit of a drip here. I'm starting to think that Plan A, Plan B. Sure, I'm thinking this is Plan StingRay. This is similar to Plan Drip. Plan StingRay.
Plan Sting.
The Sting plan. The Sting operation.
Plan Sting. Vapor, what's going on?
Don't make me click disconnect.
Okay. Yo, can we?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not gonna help your case.
Well, I mean, mission succeeded, at least temporarily.
KT will figure this out, though.
One day.
Anyway, regardless.
Oh, will he?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, will he?
End around play to green right here. Anyway.
Oh, will he?
Almost. Oh yeah. That was a good.
red.
That was good. Idea.
Triple play from Sting to the red 1.
We'll see how it goes.
90 seconds.
Sanford. One of the things you can look at is if StingRay was doing a bait combo, there is a way to, as we go into a ditto play, if he does that yellow wild, he really is going to try to use it at the end of the game and get JT confused. He's doing a good job. That's really what he's looking at. The thing is, JT is one of these veterans that knows how to play the game at, let's say, 9 to 10 cards. That's where just as I was saying, there it is. +2. Oh, my. Here we go again.
Ooh.
Classic JT. Classic. Anything else we can do?
11 to 5, 10 to 5.
Well, we'll find out. We're going to find out.
Maintains
Green
the
8 now.
6-card lead.
Down that time.
What's that, sir?
I said a 1 down that time.
1 down time. Let's see what JT can do here. StingRay's going to go for the triple, going back to red. He's got it. Can JT get some number efficiency on the 8s, though? Nothing. StingRay having everything he wants right after that +6.
Oh, nope. This is a 1 up that time now. StingRay's rolling.
It is rolling.
Oh,
boy.
That's interesting.
Now you think Sting would like this color?
This is interesting. This is
Sting
what
didn't
Sting
play
wanted.
anything on it earlier.
Okay.
Dolly Parton.
This is an end-around play. It's an end-around what? JT, nothing. He tried isolation on yellow. Oh, my.
What?
Warning shot. Warning shot. That's it, short. That's a warning shot now.
Yeah.
I think it is, but like.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the drip play.
Okay,
This is the
alright.
drip play. He's going to get the job done.
Drip's
Warning
looking.
shot.
Drip is typing. He knows it.
Dude, this is drip style right here.
Oh
Drip
my
style.
goodness.
Game. 3-1.
Wow. Plan Sting is in.
That's not luck. That ain't luck.
Plan Sting. What? JT says bet Sanford. Let's go to JT. JT, you still feeling confident? It appears, man. What makes you confident knowing that you're okay with this? You still got time, and how you gonna adapt? Well, that's interesting. Oh boy, let's go to Sanford.
Guys, no, okay.
Win.
No, hold on, no. What? It wasn't his 100th win. It was his 100th game.
Yeah, we
There's
have
a
not
little bit
had.
of a difference.
No one is getting.
No one's gotten to 100 wins yet because the closest is me and KT at 7.
Oh, that didn't happen. Like, the message says it right.
Dude, getting that +4 love that I've been getting in my. Yeah, no, oh boy.
He's not even
boy.
wrong, actually.
Yeah, JT, a little taste, I guess, medicine. Sting, 1 game away. I had 1 in the bag, but couldn't get it. Okay. So all 4 +4s. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, this is classic. All right, let's go to Sting. Sting,
Good luck. Yeah.
what's working tonight on this plan, Sting, man? Because you've done a good job really isolating JT. I understand the wild play now. It basically was OP, and you were just trying to burn it and use an end-around play to hope you go. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Drip would be proud of that one. How have you evolved? And have you understood that JT's more hesitant when he doesn't get the ammo, and that's what made you attack a little bit more aggressive there?
Okay, if you confuse the commentators and you confuse yourself, you're probably also confusing your opponent, right? So that's the mentality.
He confused himself.
Yeah.
So you're a little Confucius. Okay.
Mhm.
I got you.
Confucian.
Okay, I understand.
Confusion.
Philosopher Sting is in the building. I have to come up
Oh
with
my
something good now. Thanks for
God.
challenging me. Anyway,
What is capitalism?
but
No.
Okay, sorry.
No.
what are we doing?
No. No.
I'm not a philosophy major, so.
Anyway, anyway, let's not go. Let's not get into that. Let's go
No.
to Sanford. Sanford, what we can't get into is JT's on the ropes here. The 1 seed has, and this has been a crazy region. What's he gonna do to try to change his fortune? Because right now nothing's working. It seems.
Well, in terms of what he will try to do and he can't actually do, probably try and hijack the ball a little bit or try and rebuy it dinner or something. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Just because, I mean, we've said it however many times now. The bot luck is really what Turner lives and dies on, and hasn't been his tonight, so it's been an upset-heavy region already. It looks like we're headed to another one, but we've seen 3-1 comebacks already, already this year. So it's never over till it's over.
Let's go over to Yoshi here, Yoshi, before we get the call from JT. I don't know if JT can just go rely on that 9-card start. It's been a downward spiral a little bit on that. How does he stay a little bit more aggressive? And we talk about hijacking a bot. How does he hijack the StingRay on the ammo, really? Because if he gets it, he could play a little more aggressive and put StingRay in a more of a check position as Drip joins in. Let me know.
Yeah, I feel like with JT, it's not like he's really making up too many mistakes, except just kind of making those color switches at a time where it's really it puts StingRay more of an advantage than anything. Like, obviously, if you're going for a switch for like just to draw back with just to do a drawback with each other, I think that's a fair move. But really, just wasn't aware of StingRay's strategy, and it really just came in at the wrong time where StingRay was able to just get the finish like that. So it's really just being more careful about your switches, and then also thinking about if you got some ammo, it's like when to use it. Because now it's really where it matters. You can't really afford to lose a game, so you just gotta take the road to win out of your opponent for 3 games and hope it works out. This is not an easy. People have gotten this comeback before, but it's never easy to do it. So it's really just gonna. Yeah,
So does Turner. Yeah.
Anyway, real quick, before we get to this next game, before we get to the next game, I want to keep in mind, Sam, this is big. We lost the sophomore tournament or the sophomore class champion from T1. We lost the veteran one. If we lose the master one, that will only leave the rookies and legend. This is a big game. Take the honors, my friend. Doing the double call. Here we go.
Okay, Turner. The only one you can't use is 10. Can StingRay? Are you going to be able to avoid StingRay getting the gentleman's sweep here?
8 cards, crazy. Sanford gets the back-to-back. Here we go.
Eli, you're in UUL. How do you not know what that is?
Doing things smart on this. I was getting it put onto the
that is from this server.
Results sheet first. As Turner joins up, StingRay now joins him in the staging lane. We get started with a green 7.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Can we get trip 7 off the bot here for 7 cards?
But yeah, you only really do that if it's like winner takes all.
Looks like liquor. No way.
We apologize for any shenanigans.
As it's a green 3.
This is MRE UNO. Shenanigans are bound to happen.
Hey, there's 3 other green 7 for 7 cards.
Uh-oh.
Not enough
shenanigans.
shenanigans.
Crossing over on the
wow,
3s.
Both green 3s are gone.
Where we seen this one
Within
before?
4 cards, we've gotten rid of 2 of them.
Kind of. Oh my goodness.
What?
Here we go again.
Hey, Monkey says that JT can still do it. He is him.
Here's the skip.
He did that game. Well, here's
We'll
the thing.
see.
StingRay did that game 1, and that was the only game he's lost so far.
JT, I'm talking blue 9 now.
Blue 9. To be fair, I mean, even if those are in his hand, he only revealed 2 of them.
What will JT do? He's got to stay composed here and cut the nonsense out and lock in. We talked about composure. He does deal a lot of similar hands here, Stanford. We've seen this all night. StingRay with a double. Got it. What will it be from JT now? We talked about ammo control. He needs something to go right here. Let's see if he's got it. Power play already. Good move.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Sting draws.
Beats him to the punch.
Just a 6, though. Is this a switch over from JT, or is this a game? JT looking to get this back to a game 6. It's just a.
Ooh.
It's just
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
no.
I mean, that is a choice.
Wow.
I mean,
JT's
least
on
it-
power play.
it was legal.
It was. I gotta ask Jay. It had to be some type of lock and key.
Oh
StingRay
my
can use it any
God.
time now.
I feel like he
Oh,
almost had.
no!
Yeah, okay, bud.
Wait, what?
What?
He did a self call.
He called out himself. He called out himself. Oh my gosh, that is insane. What an insane
No,
play.
Hold on. You gotta remember.
That's actually
did that.
crazy,
No,
though.
I think he
No,
meant
G
to
did
do
that.
that.
G-Man did that in practice one time. That's a G play.
That's insane. Monkey, you're right.
I know. Okay.
That was a
Wait,
great
best
move.
I will
move.
say
No,
this
think
about
about it. Think
I
about
get
it. You
the logic.
think about it. No,
I know-
yeah. You see
He's
that?
playing
Oh, my-
chess.
It's a
It's not
stroke of
even-
genius.
It's a risk
It's a stroke of
regardless.
genius.
Hold on.
KT,
Before we're calling
this
him
is
Before we call
talk.
it a genius move, let's at least see him win the game first.
Oh my gosh. I
Let's
can't
look,
believe
look,
it.
Playing Sting,
We're
baby.
saying,
Playing
we're
Sting.
saying they're playing. We're
Sure,
playing
yeah,
chess.
I get it. Playing
KT,
Sting,
you've
but
told me
it's still a
that this
huge risk.
KT, you told me this is playing. This league has totally become more chess-like than when it started, and that was that personified right there.
I can't even disagree with
Can
you.
we stop,
And
please?
they're
Can we
both
Pep
in draw
Guardiola
city.
tactics.
Whoa!
Plus
no!
4.
Okay.
Over the double.
Ooh, was that off the draw or he's saving that up?
There's no way.
Well, that had to be off of one of the draws.
Yeah.
There's no way he got to Uno and was just like, you
I
know
don't.
what?
Okay,
Once he
yeah,
called
yeah,
this
yeah.
off
It
the
had
draw,
to be
man.
with the double
Four
play.
in my hand.
That's
Look,
probably
at
in
the,
draw
end of the
city.
day, at the end of the day, you gotta be bold, and I think that's just playing Sting. Sting and Drip are very similar, man. They're gonna do uncharacteristic things, and you gotta respect it. I'll have to study that for sure after this game more in depth. Interesting.
Oh, Ard.
What's wrong?
Ard in the voice chat says
Sting with the double.
boring.
Oh boy. Well, he doesn't. Ard's a serious guy. He doesn't like the shenanigans. That makes sense. But regardless, here comes JT.
Unless
What
it's
does he
reveal
got?
show.
I
Unless
don't
it's
know.
reveal show.
I mean,
It's hard. It's hard.
One down this time.
I think it's
Stingray
more,
for the
I-
4-1 right here. He got
He's
it.
calling for it.
Wait.
Oh my goodness!
I knew it. I knew it. Stingray was planning this out. Oh, what a genius move. What a genius play. The self call out. That was on the self call out.
JT, I don't know what.
Okay,
That was
I
incredible.
will say it's a bold move. I get the idea. Basically, it's one of those things. He didn't have the play.
It
at
worked,
Uno, so he
though.
called
That
himself
was
out.
crazy.
It worked. You can analyze
It
it all you want. It worked.
worked. Oh my god. Pep Guardiola
Analyze it all
tactics,
you
man.
want. It worked.
It worked.
Period.
Perfection.
I gotta get to the questions, guys. I gotta get to the questions. Hold on. Let me go to JT for Jay. There's not much you can do, but the power play, you gotta finish the game, in my opinion. You just got crossed up on your own power play. What was the theory behind that power play, man? Because was it a double red? You were just thinking you could time it, affect it. I gotta know, what was the theory behind that? StingRay, that self call out. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this much, man. You did a great job of just confusing everybody, but we have seen it. Remember, G did that in practice. It has been tried before, and you took it to the next level. That's nothing but respect. Talk to me how you stayed composed through an incredible series to take this 4-1. You're moving on to either play Caesar or Ace. Your thoughts on either one of those guys? Sanford, what we just witnessed here was absolute top tier chess from StingRay, and just shows you that JT, a lot more work to do in the lab for sure. My plan was to use a number of fishes going from a blue 4 to a red 4. And I used the
You mean the
power.
sixes? What?
I'm looking at the 6s, Jay. What was with the 4s? Hold on.
Yeah, it's probably messed up the number.
Okay, all good. Yeah.
Oh, or just wait for the next reveal show.
Yeah, okay. Blue 6, 3. Okay.
We
Let's
will
go-
be
let's-
there.
Let's go to StingRay. thoughts on just getting through that and your thoughts on playing your season race. Sanford, a lot of more work to do for JT in the lab, it appears, tonight. But you got to say, StingRay with some incredible tactics. How did he confuse JT and put him in a spin cycle tonight? That's really what will happen.
Probably got into his head a little bit early. I don't know. He took away the 9 ability realistically as well, if you think about it. So maybe something in that. Yeah, a lot of work just to do basically for Turner, especially because now he's got a Final 4 and a round of 32 exits. So.
Well, short. I mean, JT got that 100th game win, and after that, it was lights out from there. Thoughts on just how JT's going to have to work on his game a little more in his craft, and thoughts on StingRay. Just pulling that one out and getting the job done.
StingRay, oh my god, like that was ridiculously good. Like so many, like I think we saw. Oh goodness,
JT,
okay. JT, oh god. Well, clearly that's also a factor, but tough night for JT. He had a tough exit from T1 despite the long run, and then as a 1 seed, he get a second round exit. Tough way to go out, but definitely not a bad resume to start your year for your first 2 tournaments. StingRay, I'm out of things to say. That was remarkable to watch. Great work. Great, like just pulled all the great, like all the number efficiency from both of them. We had a bit of card luck in there, but like that self call out was huge. And like you really thought that like after Turner pulled the power play, and granted it may not have been a winning power play, or it could have led to a win, but the self call out and sent them both to draw city, and then StingRay found the cards to win. Just remarkable. Just a great win for Sting.
I had a red 5. I was not going to do jack shit with a red 5.
Listen.
Okay.
This is a stream, Sting. Come on.
And I wasn't gonna like risk giving Jesse Turner more ammo.
No, that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
Why give him more ammo when that's been his whole ammo the whole tour? But let's quickly go into Yoshi's final thoughts, and we'll wrap it up here. Yoshi, what a statement win by StingRay. He's going to have a challenge either way. We know for sure Caesar is not. You don't want to mess with him. That guy is stone cold killer. And H is another one. You don't want to mess with those guys. How does StingRay have to adapt his mind games? Because that's one of his key traits that he knows how to do better than Retro, I would say. And your thoughts on the matchup moving forward between whoever he gets?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a statement win. I feel like his win on game 2 is also a statement game win that kind of brought the momentum that he needed. Like we saw that game 2, we were all fired up. He really just got the cards to get the win from there, and even just really hoping for something good with the call out and just the draws back. Really, everything went his way. I think if Caesar wins, Sting is on the road, and then if H wins, is it the other way around?
Yeah, if H wins, he'll be at home. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. H is the 12, Caesar's the 4, Sting is the 9.
Yeah. So I think that could make maybe a little bit of a difference. Of course, I guess, Sting mentioned that he tends to win games when he's on the road. So maybe he's looking to get Caesar. But either way, they're both going to be opponents that he's really got to have a strategy for. I mean, he did well against Turner, but we're still only in this. There's still only two rounds done, and a lot more of Uno to be played, and up against opponents who are not going to give you an easy time. Yeah, H. I think if H wins, they're both gonna, in a sense, like H and Caesar didn't have. H didn't have a really bad tournament 1, and Caesar, although got one win, in a position like StingRay. So I think there's really no advantage or disadvantage that Sting has against those players. It's just really on the mindset that he's going to have going into it. Because both of them would definitely be motivated to keep going, whoever gets the win. So it's really just going to come down to focusing on what went right this game, and really really take that into practice going into this one. Maybe fixing any mistakes you made as well, because that's something you always got to take away, even if you win.
Well, that's going to wrap it up. But Sanford, we just lost the Masters class champions from T1. We're going to have a new Masters class, new sophomore class, and new vet class confirmed. That only leaves the rookie and the legend class.
Well, I guess, KT, you're going to be on the lookout, and it looks like it's going to be Ard that wins Master. Who would have thought?
You mean legends?
Or legend, yeah. Sorry.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let's get to the end. Let's go to the end here. Let's get to the pod here. And it's going to be StingRay versus the winner of Caesar H. Going to be an interesting matchup for both, whoever it is. If it's Caesar versus StingRay, prepare for Stone Cold Killer versus probably the biggest guy left with Mind Games. And if it's H, another guy, it's another Stone Cold Killer versus Mind Game City. We look forward to seeing that. And we move into the schedule for tomorrow. The Sandman is back. We just saw the first 1 seed go down. He's looking to avoid it against Chomik, 8 o'clock Eastern time, which will be Saturday morning in China. I wish Chomik the best, as we know F1 weekend is out there. So we'll see who wins that too out there. And for Caesar and H at 10:30, the big one, the final game of the Tuna Region, to end it with a bang. Who's it going to be? Uno After Dark, Caesar H for the right to play StingRay. If it's Caesar, he gets home court. He now controls the region. If it's H, everything's blown up to chaos. Who knows? For Charles Sanford is my co-com and leader ref. For Yoshi is my co-com and Longwood Shore is my EP. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day. For Drip, Eli, Monkey, Nam, Arda came in late. Appreciate you. Yepez as well. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day. We want to give congratulations one last time to JT on his 100th career start, but it was StingRay, the absolute masterclass he put in. Incredible show to be the master chef and take it home and advance to his first career, Sandy 16, also known as the round of 16. The 1,000 streak is over for JT in the round of 16s. He'll only bat 800 for now. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:45 coverage. Sanford, Chomik, Salmon Region. We'll get it tomorrow.